How are we doing? So, I pulled this card really arrogantly. I'm having second thoughts about this, but I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna mean something later. It's not the start here. Definitely not. Definitely not. So, what do we got? And that's the one. And this is okay. So this is your subject. This inside transformation. You know, like the Santa Muerte, the death. But I think you're changing inside. I mean, you change inside first, right? And it takes a while before this translates to your surroundings. There's a buffer period. So you're in a bit of in a limbo state. It's really like having this birth or weird thing happen to you, but you're all alone in this. It's your own little dimension. Yes. You might be getting a lot of messages that you're pregnant or that you're gonna have a child or something, you know? And that often I hear that a lot when I'm having creative, like I'm working on a creative idea, and then I get it as you're getting a child. And I like that because it's suddenly you treat the idea with a lot more respect or a lot more care. Like you realize that you have to nurture it. Yeah. So the challenge is this, like the Eight of Wands, you're confused. You're confused and you're just having a lot of new ideas and a lot of new perspectives. And at the same time, you're a bit of a detachment. Oh, what does this mean? Okay. This was in the bottom of the deck. So, okay, that's what this is about. Okay. Now I know where you are. Now I know why this is here. You are. So what I said was true, but this is actually. It's actually okay. You are in a training period. You're in a training period. The universe is now really gonna push you into you finding how to manifest. Okay, this is all leading you to really discover how to manifest, or to really think things into being. Okay, it is going to train you, and that's maybe why you are running into a lot of ridiculousness. With like you think something and immediately it's there. You say a word and immediately it's there. Or like before when I was telling myself I need to order food first, so I took my phone and the takeaway, and then you text me, you better. I hope you eaten already. Because I was already like procrastinating again on it, so it was funny. But also you might be running into a lot of frustrations. Because you really are getting it's like you're being held in a bubble and you're getting all these trainings, these tests, or these and they're not tests for you to, how do I say this? They're exercises. They're not like a test to test if you're worthy. No, they're exercises. And it's like you're gonna get them until you get it, until you snaps into place like, oh, that's when it goes well and that's when it doesn't go well, right? I'm having that happen now, and okay, like, I was like, should I share my secret? And then the voice said yes. I just discovered that my manifesting, or a way that I really like, one of the things that is key for me, let me put it that way, is the moving on part. Is I ask for something, or I wish for something, or I go for something, and then I move forward, I move on, I don't wait. That somehow is super important to me. Like the moment I wait, the moment I go towards something, it flies away. It's like a scared bird. And I ask, And the more that I do not think about it and think beyond that, you know, like let's say I want a hot date tonight. I want a really muscular guy to have sex with tonight. Okay, fine, I want that. I'm asking that right now. It's official. But the point is then I need to forget that and just plan my night, you know, like make the best of it, be in my own little zone. And then these things fly into my world. But the moment I kind of look out the window and wait for it, so to speak, or I put my night on hold, put my evening on hold, put my energy on hold, it stops. It's like, it's all blocked. And it's a bit frustrating and it's a bit weird, but it's really a training. It's really like exercise camp. You know what I mean? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Oh, 32. Now I get it. What 32 means. I think. Okay. So. My friend, what have we got? Boom! Boomsies. Okay. So, yes, okay. And the same I think maybe you're relating to is it's hard to go through this training camp because you're kind of tired or you're kind of it's very important right now that you take the perspective of I'm being trained and they're giving me exercises and you need to try to be unemotional right now because it really is just taking notice like if I do X and Y I get this and if I do X and Z nothing happens, right? For you to take note and to become detached enough from your emotions to start owning it, you know, and this is what the strength is about. Maybe you get a lot of strength card and this is saying you need to become the tamer of that lion of your emotions, okay? You can be scared of it. You can stay scared of that lion. Okay, that was definitely for myself. Like in the past, dissatisfaction, or let's put it differently. You filled this coffer with good things. I think the problem is not you not knowing how to enjoy life. I think you had this coffer and you have filled it with things and they're all good, but there is a hunger, there's something missing. It's like, and it's almost, I think for a long time, because your coffer was full, you didn't feel like you were supposed to be upset about this, or like you thought that like there was a nagging feeling that there was something missing, but you kind of stopped yourself from looking for it because you already had this coffer, right? So you better be grateful or you better use these things. And it's not even, I don't think it's even that bad. I think it's just a normal, logical reaction to like, I don't know what I'm missing, but I have all these good things in front of me. I'm gonna use it, right? Okay. But the feeling hasn't changed, and that has brought you through this beautiful spiritual awakening and path for a reason. See, in the near future, you have this cup. See, this is the past, and then this is the future. And I think it's good that you're letting this picture go, because it becomes more now like this is like this 9 cups filled. This is normal for you. That's just normal. This is the way your life is going to be. That's beautiful. All these cups are filled, but your life is really about this one. Okay? It's kind of like you're changing perspective and saying like, yeah, this is the basics. Like this is just normal. I'm supposed to be having this wonderful life, but my passion and my love lies here. And this is again what life is trying to train you in. Same for me, but I'm a bad student. The more you concern yourself with this cup, the easier these other 9 fill. You understand me? The more you focus on what you're supposed to be doing, the more these other 9 cups fill. God, that's a good song. Let's just take a moment here. Let's just take a moment. Yeah. Okay. You are focused on this. You are looking at this. No, you are worried because you don't have a plan. You don't know what to do. You're not. You don't really have. You feel like you're supposed to be doing something, but you're not doing it, and you keep having this nagging feeling that, like, almost this haunting feeling of, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it or something. But that's where you're looking at. That's where you're focused on. You're focused on, I don't have the plan, I don't have the vision, I have no idea anymore where I'm going. I have no idea anymore where I'm going. But what this is really about, look, again, this is just adding into what I said with this card. He is being held. Can you see that? He's being held. And it's like he's playing this, he has to figure out this riddle, this puzzle first. That's what it's about. You haven't figured it out yet, so you're right on the mark with that. But you can drop the pressure of not having the plan. That's not the problem here. You are in a transformation, and you're figuring something out. You're slowly like adding something up here, and I feel it's almost like once you get it, this gate is gonna open, and you can go. Yeah. So where is this like this? Okay. This is how the way you're being described right now. Oh, I got it in double. Wait. This is difficult. I'm blocking very much on this card now because I don't know which direction it's going. So tell me something here. Whoa, this is weird. We'll have a magician again and a hanged man. Huh? Okay, now things just get interesting. So my friend, you are fighting a feeling. There's something that you're running away from. That was weird noise. You're running away from, and I think there's something you're not looking at. There's something that's not sinking in right now, maybe, or is slowly sinking in. It's not anything you're doing wrong. It's not anything you're doing wrong. It is. Let me put it this way. Maybe this is some like your senses are heightening, like your third eye is opening, whatever. I mean, not whatever. It's for real. That's why the magician is here. Okay, look. The magician, that's for like your magic powers, and look at this hanged man, third eye. Okay. You're in a situation somehow, and you have I think somebody who left you, or something is slowly sinking in, and I think you've been protecting yourself from a certain emotion, or you've been a little bit out of touch with yourself. But it's okay. It's like I said, you are being held, and you're also slowly are entering this hanged man position where you're going to accept it. Because right now you know what I'm talking about. Your gifts are spiking up, but you don't know how to handle that yet. See, that's again this training, or this like fast movement card. This 8 as the challenge. So there's a lot of new information flying through you. And you just need to give yourself some time to process these things, and then you're going to find you're going to suddenly get some structure again and figure some stuff out. Okay, right now you're a bit out of touch. That's okay. It's like slowly you're like learning to work with the new programs or the new software you have, and it's still a bit overwhelming to you. And also, I think there's something a bit painful hiding behind the door, and it's not something that you didn't know already. It's something you know very well, but I think your heart is opening up again on a different level, and that's going to feel a bit rough. But it's okay. It's a very powerful thing that's going to happen to you, and don't be afraid of it. And cry if you feel it, and really get it out, really go into it. Let your heart for once really just shine, and it's in the pain if you feel it, and let yourself transform. It's like a scary moment that you're very, very prepared for. Yes. Scary moment that you're very well prepared for, but right now you're in a bit of a resistance to it, and that may be causing you a lot of struggle inside, feel like you're being torn apart, but that's okay. I just saw this movie yesterday, the Cloverfield Paradox, and they literally said like two dimensions are fighting for one space, and that's a bit of the same what is happening to you. But it's more like you are fighting to keep the old thing you're seeing, and then the new is presenting itself to you, and that the new is so much more intricate, and it's also requiring you to step up into these powers, because you have these senses, and it's calling you to like, look, we've been here before. You trust your instincts. Listen to yourself, because again, you're in a bit of a disbelief about some things, and that's normal, because it's like you're suddenly getting a lot more information through different ways, and it's like, what do you take it seriously? It's like, is it all in your head, like she's saying? It's very difficult, but give it time. That's all it needs, is time. Oopsie. And I'm from the outside, you have this Knight of Wands, so there's somebody who is very, I wanted to say careless, but also very. There's fire, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of, this is from the, okay, look, I think that this is the same as this, like, looking at you as like this love, you're opening your third eye, and you're going to re-examine the love that is being given to you. You're going to re-examine the love that is being given to you, and you're going to cast judgment. But where did it go? It flew away. Why? No, this isn't the card. Where's the judgment card? Oh, here it is. You're gonna cast judgment. You see that child again? But you're afraid of this as well. This is a moment of power for you. That's what And then look at the end. Like I told you, I had this card, this Page of Wands, and now I have this Four of Wands. And this is, to me right now, indicating that you at the end of this, look, this is the end of a transformation. So you're coming out. And it's a scary moment, like I said, but the one that you're very well prepared for. And then you're going to leave behind this page mode. You're going to leave behind hanging there, trying things, not knowing, not wanting to touch the ground. That's over. It's going to leave you in a very strong way. It's like, it's going to feel very powerful, where you actually right now, this is a safety that you kind of are using and you like. Suddenly it's going to drop. It's going to like, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. I know what I want. And this is the same. This is like, I am, it's like you are putting down a fundament inside yourself. This is me, this is who I am. And it's like, I don't you're finding a lot of power in yourself, and it's like your own house is going to, or your own. It's like a celebration for yourself inside. It's like you marrying you again, okay? And look, not at all does this have anything to do with the outcome of this relationship, because I don't see anything about this. I don't see anything about this, but I do see that it has to, that there is an aspect of you that is resisting some ideas, because they are challenging you incredibly right now, because you are shifting and you're like in two worlds right now, and you're figuring it out. That takes time. Again, no idea the outcome of this, okay? So I can really see it in all kinds of ways. Like first you get very angry at somebody, and you lay it on the table, and then everything is perfect after that, or you just figure out, or you just see somebody's love more than before, you know, like it's more of a realizing how much you've been resisting it maybe, or it's realizing that that you're not putting up with something anymore, that you're drawing a line, that you stop conceding in certain things, or stop compromising, okay? Compromising. God, that was long. I hope it helps. We're gonna wait till 22 because we're big boys. Bye.